My original video today wasn't going to be this, but when the leaks started coming out this morning, everybody knows. When the leaks first drop, that means later on that day we're going to get official images. LEGO's really good at being on top of that kind of thing recently. So, people are always asking me, what's your opinions on the new sets? So let's just hop right into it. We got 3 new sets officially revealed now. These are the first January Star Wars sets that we have gotten so far, and one of them I wasn't even aware was coming out. We'll get to it when we get to it. We'll go in order. The article here is by Jay's Brick Blog, and I'll be posting a link to this in the description because they're not officially on the LEGO website yet, but like all the outlets are reporting it and stuff. That they're officially announced. You know what I mean? But let's hop right into it. And I really got to start off with the prices because $65 for the AT-AT. Okay, that's fair. Like that's how you expect that to be. $80 for the Venator, that's a bit much. I think that's a decent hike in price, but $90 for that BB-8 is one of the most atrocious things I've ever seen. But let's get into it. Let's see what the actual sets are involved with, because for the AT-AT, I do think it is very nice. I do love that they included the snowspeeder. It's just wrapping around it. Like, that's a very cool way to display it. But I get it that all of the other midi-scale models have a black base. But you can't lie and say that this wouldn't look better if it was a snowy base. Also, the fact that it's kind of like hovering off of the base is a little weird. Like, why not just extend the base out? That's my first thought when it comes to this one. It could have just been a normal AT-AT. And if they didn't include the snowspeeder, I wouldn't be saying this. But the fact of the matter is that LEGO went out of their way to recreate the iconic scene from Empire Strikes Back. And in turn, I'm going to say something about it because that black base just looks off. Otherwise, it would be fine. But the fact you added the snowspeeder, you did end up folding on yourself a little bit there. But otherwise, I think the design is very nice. I do like the way they did the front to include it all. The little paneling and stickers that are on the legs just look very nice. Like, this is what I expected. But when you're also looking at the $65 price tag and you compare this to the gingerbread one that is significantly bigger, that price is a bit wrong in my opinion. Now that I'm looking at it, it made sense until I'm comparing it to the $60 gingerbread one. Now I'm realizing this is very off. Very off. So first reactions for this is it does look good, but that price and the stand, the idea of just doing a black stand just doesn't work that great for me. I think, yeah, let me do a rating on it. I think based on first reactions, it's a 6 out of 10. 6.5 or 7. Like, the model is very nice. That price and the stand do take it down a little bit. So yeah, 7 out of 10 is fair for this one. But for the Venator, I got nothing. That is a very pretty Venator. And you see here, they included this. Wait, does it fold up? Is that how that works? That it, like, does that? Is that how it is? No, that's the underneath. So it just pops up in the top, and you can see Anakin and Obi-Wan's interceptors in the inside. Of course, it's like, no one's really going to be popping that off. But that's cool that they included a little Easter egg like that. But the engineering on the back, for this scale, this is beautiful. They really knocked it out the park with this. $85 for 643 pieces is rough, but you know how these midi-scale models go. They always go on sale. Like, that midi-scale Falcon really did drop in price a ton, and they're still dropping in price a ton. So, yeah, very much enjoyed this model. I won't be getting it just because I don't get any of the midi-scale models, but like the insignias, the little stripes, they nailed it. But what I think they really did fail on is this. The BB-8. Is that a new model of BB-8? I don't think it is. I think this is just a reuse of the minifigure. But this, like, everything on this has to be printed. Like, for this to be even close to, like, it's still never, ever going to be worth $90. But, like, those printings, and it's an okay model. I don't really know how I feel yet about these little, like, circular dishes that are on the side. Like, if this, I see how they tried to make it more round, and especially at this tiny scale, it is hard to make it round, but it just looks a little off. Because I'm looking at the other BB-8 that they had, the $100 one that had the nice... Oh my god, that one was $100 retail, right? I'm looking at that up there, and I'm looking at that down there. They midi-scaled the BB-8. We got 3 midi-scale models in January. That's rough. Like, it looks like him, but like, yeah, you get your little stand, and the interior is weird, because even that doesn't look great. Like, yeah, it pops out so you can get the little thumbs up. Everybody loved the thumbs up in Force Awakens. It's got to be in all of them. And you get the little thing, but that, like, having it open like that looks way worse on this one than it did on the other one. So I'm trying to see what this picture is. This picture, there's a little tire. Oh, it's a tire on the back that when you turn it, it swivels the head. Okay. Sure. Not anything miraculous. Wait. When you... Oh. So the tire that's a tire on the ground that lets it roll. Interesting. Huh. Kind of like that. That's... Huh. Didn't expect that. So I guess when he rolls, he spins his head. And that BB-8 looks... Yeah, that's just basic BB-8, I think, right? Like, it's a fun model. But $90 is one of the most atrocious things I've ever seen. $90. Because 569 pieces. I think if this was a, like, $50 set, I don't see what about this is increasing the price that dramatically. I just don't see it. I don't get it. I don't understand it. And, like, it's a good-looking model. But I really can't picture this being more than $50. You know what I mean? $50, I think, even at 50, I would, if it was 50, I think I would pick this up. I think it's a really cute model. But at $90, 569 pieces, Lego is taking the piss. That's honestly disrespectful to the fans. Because, like, it's good. But for it to be $90, this better be a smart brick and I'm missing something, and it better drive itself. You know what I mean? This thing better be motorized for $90. Ugh. I just can't believe Lego's actually trying that and trying to pull that off. So, okay, I didn't give the Venator a rating, but I actually give this like an 8 or a 9 out of 10. Yeah, why not? 9 out of 10 on the Venator. The Venator is a very, very solid model. I very much like what I'm seeing here. It's one of the better ones. Like, if I was to look at... Let me go brick set real quick. So the Starship Collection. Out of the ones we've gotten so far, I think the Venator is my second favorite after the Falcon. Very nice. Also, a little surprised we haven't gotten a Star Destroyer yet. We have the Executor Star Destroyer. But we don't have an actual Star Destroyer like the old midi-scale one. But other than the Falcon, I think that Venator might be the best one we've gotten so far. So 9 out of 10 is completely valid on this. I don't know with midi-scale models if it's all printing or stickers. Comment down below. Those are printing. Gorgeous. But for this guy, like, the model is like a 7, maybe a 6 out of 10. Like, it's alright. And the printing all around is pretty cool. But, like, with that price, you're looking at one of the worst priced things ever in Lego. Like, I thought, like, people thought that $45 battle pack was a bad price. Bro, this is gonna be a shelf sitter. Like, it's also the fact that people don't think about the sequels anymore. People don't look back at the sequels that fondly. So yes, the cute little droid. But I know people are gonna walk up to the shelves and they're gonna be like, "Oh, BB-8, how much? $90." No way. So yeah, the first 3 sets that are revealed so far for Lego Star Wars this year, I think the midi-scale ones are pretty solid. They're decent models with rough prices, but everything's rough prices. But the BB-8 is a kind of mid-model with an atrocious price. So there's always room to complain about the Lego Star Wars pricing. But when you're looking at a $90 BB-8, the world's falling apart. That's where we're coming to. Like, that these prices could be the end of Lego Star Wars if they don't sell. And I don't think many of the, like, if they're expecting, and if this does sell at $90, we're done. But that's all I gotta say for this. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm out. Peace.